Julie Chrisley and Todd Chrisley have their prison sentences reduced. Julie and Todd Chrisley are released from prison earlier than expected. The father of the Chrisley family will now depart federal prison camp Pensacola on January 22, 2033, almost 2 years before his original 12-year term is scheduled to expire, according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons' online inmate search system. On the other side, Julie's sentence has been shortened by 14 months. On October 19, 2028, she will now be discharged from the Federal Medical Center Lexington. In August 2019, Todd, 54, and Julie, 50, were charged with 12 counts of bank and wire fraud, tax evasion, and conspiracy. They have all disputed the charges. The pair still faces federal accusations for allegedly dodging federal taxes despite having their Georgia state tax evasion conviction dismissed in October 2019. The Chrisleys were found guilty in November of 2022 after a trial that lasted about 3 weeks and started in May 2022. They were each given a sentence of 19 years in jail, and on January 17th, they reported to prison despite having appealed the case. Todd and Julie's lawyer Jay Sargent provided people with an update on the couple's appeal procedure, revealing new paperwork was submitted in late July. The 11th Circuit Court of Appeals can reverse the district court, or they could remand the case back for hearings that should have been held that were not held during the course of this trial, he said. We strenuously contended that they had been denied a fair hearing and that their constitutional rights had been infringed. Actually, everything is in black and white. In a later interview with Savannah Chrisley for her Unlocked podcast, the second lawyer for the pair, Alex Little, stated, "It's going to be a hard lift. But in this case, we've got, real legitimate substantive arguments that we think, if the court takes fairly, has a very good shot of winning." Todd and Julie's children have provided updates on how they have been adjusting to life in jail in the interim. They are persevering. Their son Chase Chrisley recently told Extra that the situation is bad. The conditions are awful, and if you read all these headlines, they say the polar opposite, but it is not the truth, and we're going to be spreading a lot of awareness to that as well. In spite of the difficulties her parents have had, Savannah, 26, said she still has so much hope for them. She earlier said on her show, "I know that they're going through what they're going through for us to make a difference, for us to make a change. Because whether this appeal works or not, they're still coming out with a story."